Shattered Dawn is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised. So, in a tavern not so far away, it is called the Groggy Donkey. 4 friends met on this very fateful day, sitting around within this tavern, at the bar, looking at the barkeep. I wonder what they will say. The tavern here is small, smoky, and smells of stale ale and roasted rat. The barkeep, a grizzled man with a prosthetic iron jaw, leans over the counter. He isn't looking at you with suspicion. He's looking at you with boredom. Right. You lot look like you've been chewed up and spat out by a brass golem. I don't get many shivers in here. Who still have all their teeth, you know. So entertain me. How'd a crew like this end up with a death sentence? And don't give me the I'm innocent speech. Everyone innocent in Ring A. He slams a dirty rag on the counter and points a thick finger at the group. So, we'll start left to right. Tell me, how did this all start?
Eddie, I believe the man is referring to you.
Well, first off, I am fucking innocent, and I'm not gonna let you tell me otherwise, but I was charged with violent assault upon a citizen of the city, resulting in broken bones, blood loss, property damage. You know how it is. Witnesses say I struck first, but I'll tell you, I wasn't even fucking there.
My friend here, forgive him. He's not used to this type of life. Some of us did actually do what we were accused of, though there's a few things that I definitely would like to get off my chest about my charge sheet. No, not the charge sheet itself. It's what everyone has to say about it. I promise you that unicorn was a great idea. Flawed in design. It was flawed. Dizzy, stay with me on this. It was flawed, but it was perfect. Conceptually, it was
I'm trying,
amazing. Mate. But I guess we'll never know unless we get a chance to recreate it.
Dreno, I want to agree with you, but, you know, mate, it failed so miserably. Like, come on.
It's hard to... Barkeep, it was a unicorn designed for pleasure. And I had it on this cart, and it was steam-powered, and we rode it through the marketplace. I was trying to get people to come try it out.
Well, that seems real unique, but doesn't really say what I'm looking for. I'm talking about further, like how did you 4 end up all together? You got your crimes, whatever.
Oh.
Like I said, don't need the innocent talk. Tell me, how did you 4 start out?
Well, we were cellmates.
I think, yeah, we were cellmates.
Yeah.
And then they decided that they were going to brand us, and Dreno, he refers to the big circle mark that's on his forehead. They gave us these and told us that we had to go out and find shards, like what's at the city centre, but, you know, smaller bits, little bubbles that we could bring back, and we could pay off our crimes.
Go on.
How much were they asking for again? I can't remember how much they were asking for again.
I think that the amount was like 100.
Shards worth 100 per crime.
That's what it is. Eddie, mind like a steel trap, this one.
Eddie grunts at you. Ugh.
He apparently doesn't like me, but I haven't figured out why. I can't remember.
Never mind. I could tell you, but I won't. All I could...
So there...
Eddie turns and smiles a toothy grin at you for not telling.
Don't know, mate. All I can tell you is you have a shit memory, brother.
Some things just aren't worth remembering, and if they are, then I'd remember it. Kind of like how after we got out of jail, I said that we should go pay my friend a visit. Doogie.
No,
We went looking for Doogie.
Not Buttons McGillicuddy. No, that's the other one.
You know, we've heard a lot about this Doogie, but we haven't seen fuck all of them.
Well,
Oh, was he the little bastard that used to hang out around us? I was asking for a copper piece or whatever.
he was always looking for a copper piece because he was always in gambling troubles. And that's why we went to that tent that had all the gambling paraphernalia.
But they wouldn't let any shivers right out on the street enter that tent.
No, we had to get creative. So we stopped a couple of passerbys and persuaded them to give us their clothes.
I turned one into meat paste against a wall.
Pretty sure I kicked a man's teeth in.
You did? Aye, you did. And then we made it inside. Of course, our other compatriot, the lovely Madame Key, had other ways of getting inside.
Is that what we're calling her?
What else do you want to call her?
Nothing respectable.
Your favourite girl works at her establishment.
Hey, don't you bring my Fifi into this.
I'm just saying.
We all have our
She-
vices.
She's one of a kind.
You know, working as a bouncer, I've only heard that a million times.
All right, listen, that's not fair. A man is allowed to have his dreams, isn't he?
A man can dream. That is true.
Sorry, and then we took those clothes, and then what did we do? We had to follow Madam Key there
We got inside.
into that tent, didn't we?
Yep, we got inside of the establishment and began to try to find Doogie. But more than likely, he was upstairs to the part that we couldn't go into.
All the way at the top.
All the way to the top.
Probably
You know,
swindled
if
his
he's-
way there too, eh?
If he's not there, you're never going to live this down.
I probably won't live it down. But that's beside the point. We did make it inside. And I'd say that's still a point in our direction. Though I'd say that Madame Key had a little bit more luck than we did, as she was able to actually get to the upstairs. I think that's actually where she is right now. We kind of got kicked out at that point.
Well, that seems pretty interesting, but tell me. What were you three doing during this whole time? Well, it sounds like she was going around and collecting the coin needed for that third floor. That a large amount. You three, were you just playing the games?
I was pulling my part too, you know. Getting coin where it needed. I arm wrestled a man and got a nice smooth 5 coins out of it. I'd say I did my part.
You defeated that man so quickly. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for my secret move. I screamed in his face, the fucking loser.
That wasn't all games. Yeah, it was a little bit of romanticism. I played that epic ballad.
Eddie looks mournfully. He's like, still remembering how it brought him to tears.
That's right.
It truly
right,
was
what
an
can I
epic
say?
ballad.
I fucking love
My
when you play Dizzy. It's like angels coming down, singing
oh,
right into my ears.
brother, you're too kind. Too kind. I'm just doing what I do best. You know me.
And that I do, you handsome bastard.
This is
Imagine
getting
Dreno
weird.
Dreno probably gives Dizzy a good slap on the face, you know, just one of those like
Playful little pat on the cheek, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you
little-
handsome bastard, you.
Wait, can we pick that up on the kit? Hang on. There it is.
Yep, that right there. That's it. You know, Dizzy, why don't you play us another tune?
Yeah, all right.
I could go for a little music right now.
I'll stand up and do so. We'll just start plucking.
You know, barkeep. Well, Dizzy enthralls us with his enchanting playing. To answer your question, we met. We was arrested together. Well, not at the same time, but cellmates, wrongfully accused of crimes, given a shit sentence, and then tenacity is what's holding us together. That and love.
To be clear, I absolutely think all of you did your crimes.
Hang on. He called me an illegal trader, a smuggler. That's not true. I am, however, an unlicensed swindler. All right. That is entirely true.
I think more than half of your crimes were just the fact that you associated with your brother.
I mean, if that's a crime, right. And you can call me a criminal mastermind then.
I didn't sell chickens labeled as turkeys.
No, you sell turkeys labeled as chicken. Oh, never mind.
They were just turkey-sized chickens.
How does a chicken get that big?
You've got to feed it the right mixture. You remember the fellow I told you about? Longshaft, the farmer? He's got the right feed mixture.
With a name like Longshaft, I bet so.
I haven't seen it myself, so I couldn't tell you. What song is Dizzy playing?
That's a great question. I imagine this is supposed to be like a pseudo flashback to that night, right? So I
Yeah.
imagine he's probably playing a much lighter version of that.
Okay.
And maybe there's like a little caked on blood on his lute.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait, the loot that you took from the musicians?
Yes, it's here in my hand right now. Still looking for strings for it. I'll find some.
Strings. I'll put that on my shopping list whenever we find Doogie. Make sure he gets you a couple of extra strings.
Dreno, I appreciate you, lad.
What is it? Is it the G string?
Well, there's supposed to be 12 of the fucking things on here. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the details, Dreno.
Makes
I'll just
sense
come what's
you
natural.
wouldn't be able to recognize a G-string.
Alright. That was completely uncalled for, Eddie. And if you keep that up, mate, I'm not going to sing at your birthday party.
I don't know
Yeah,
when
you
my
can't.
birthday is. He looks
Well,
down
I'll
embarrassed.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh, no. Well, we can make one up for you. How's that sound?
He grunts, but he looks like satisfied.
I'm gonna pull Dizzy aside. Kind of have a quiet conversation with me. All right, Dizzy. So here's the thing. I know Eddie doesn't like me very well. Still don't know why. But here's the thing. When all of this is said and done, we're gonna throw him the largest birthday party anyone's ever had. There'll be turkey-sized chickens. There'll be beer and wine, and I'll even remake the unicorn just for him.
Remake the unicorn. Alright. This I got to see.
I've been thinking about it. I tried steam powered the last time, but maybe perhaps there's a way, like in the upper parts of the city, they've got a type of power that comes from, I don't really know what it is, but a different type of power, almost, I hate to say it, but it's magical, Maybe it'd be powered by something else.
Dizzy wants to say steam. Steam powered unicorn. Dizzy's just gonna raise an eyebrow to you and keep plucking on his strings.
Alright, good talk. So Eddie,
Yeah.
I've got to know. Let's bury the hatchet. Why don't you like me?
He looks at you and he's like, you can see he's debating on whether or not to tell you. Convince me. Tell me, why should I provide you that information?
We've been thrown into a series of situations. We're aligned now. And I think that for the sake of camaraderie, or a more cohesive unit, per se, that if we had all the secrets out in the open, and, oh, why do you distrust me? Why don't you like me? Well, now I know. That way, in the future, I might be able to avoid situations that would put us back in that.
Oh, don't worry. This situation won't come up ever again.
Well, that's good to hear.
I'll tell you why. I suppose. And I'm going to explain it very succinctly. I'm just going to say a name. And if that still doesn't pop your memory, I don't know what will. He's going to look you in the eyes and say, Liliana.
Dreno gets smaller as he kind of like shrinks his shoulders in. I recognize the name.
I sure hope so.
Barkeep, could I get another drink, please?
Sure, what are you looking for? This is getting spicy.
Well, what do you have to on tap that's gonna match the spiciness of the atmosphere?
You don't want what I have on tap. You can't handle that. But here, and he slides over a bottle of ale.
Dizzy's gonna slide up behind Dreno and he's gonna play the funeral march. Lute. Da, 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 da.
I deserved that. And Dreno's just gonna shut up and just keep drinking his beer.
Pat him, just pat him on the shoulder. Bartender, can I get one of those too, please? Thanks, mate.
He slides you one as well.
Me 3.
He slides you one as well.
I've been thinking about the next big game. Or like, well, it's not really a game. It's more like the next big thing that we're going to do after we get done with all of, finding the shard and getting it back and getting our crimes situated. I was thinking, Dizzy, you could, he does air quotes, get hit by a cart and then, pretend to be like hurt and shit, and then somebody, pays out. You get the money from that payout.
Dizzy just kind of stops playing and just slowly looks up from the loot and just stares at Dreno for a little while.
I think I've heard about.
And then
Something
just
like
goes
that.
back to playing the loot.
I think they just call it insurance fraud.
Oh, that's a great name for it. Well, he doesn't really seem to be into it. Eddie, would you be willing to take place in this insurance fraud?
Look at me. Do I look like I'd get hurt by a cart?
I think that might make it more convincing. Oh, the big guy, he got hit, he's hurt.
I suppose I could just kind of stand over them and just say, you hit me, pay me.
I'll take one for the team. I suppose I'll get hit by the cart.
Now we're talking.
And then you can convince them that they need to pay out, or that you're going to go to the guards and that there's going to be trouble to ensue. Good idea.
I'll do it, but only on one condition.
Wait, what's that?
I don't like to break the law. You actually got to get hit.
I'll see what I can do. We've got some time on our hands. Why don't we try to do another arm wrestling contest?
I'm always down for an arm wrestling contest.
All right. If you guys are going against each other, it will be strength.
No. Dreno is going
And
to
this
find...
will be a reaction roll.
Dreno is going to find a larger patron of the bar and try to convince them that they should arm wrestle Eddie for some money.
Well, that's quite intriguing because you guys are the only ones in this tavern at the moment.
I suppose, since there's no one else here, why don't we do a little arm wrestling contest?
I'm game.
Strength?
It is a strength reaction roll. A very close match, but Eddie wins. Please describe how you go about winning this, Eddie.
So, we start out and it's pretty even. Kind of back and forth. Before Eddie grins. And he says, forgot about my secret move. And he screams.
Jesus
Christ's face. I feel like he's less surprised by it and more just like caught off guard by like the spittle and like just stuff coming out of the scream hitting his face. It distracts him and I finish him off, slamming his hand to the table.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was an excellent match.
It was alright.
I fear I don't offer enough prowess in these areas to really give you a good run for your money.
You did okay for those noodle arms.
I appreciate it. I just realized that Madame Key has this little heart in the upper part of her character cube.
Yep. That's a feature that's probably active.
Oh, glamour. Drenorith then decided to tell a joke that had to be cut from the audio.
That's some shit we would do at the blackout.
You know what? Actually, yeah, probably. That sounds about right.
Some shit you do at the blackout, or some shit you do while you're blacked out, or both.
Well, if you're at the blackout,
Both.
you're probably blacked out.
You're
I
definitely
kind of
both,
get the
then,
feeling
yeah.
that after a certain point, you just have to be blacked out for anything to be somewhat enjoyable.
We leave the scene of you guys within this tavern, and you come back to a slight reality. But not quite yet. Before we get into everything, we drift backwards for just a moment for Madam Key in specific, since you're standing in front of this door and you swing this door open. As you are allowed access, you're able to see that there are 3 figures inside. 2 of them sitting. Well, 3 of them sitting. 2 of them sitting on the side and 1 at the head of the table. You see this merchant-looking gentleman, large belly. You see this pompous asshole sitting next to him. And at the head of the table, you see that there is Mr. Smiles. You can tell this is him because he has that very wide smile. But the moment you see him, you feel your vision drift, a smoke covering over it, and it dissolves to gray. And you see a frozen past 20 years ago. The wind in the ring has always sounded like a dying breath, a constant hollow wheeze rattling against scrap metal shanties. But inside one small patchwork tent, there was a melody that defied the cold. A woman, thin as a rail, but with eyes like warm ember, hums a soft tune while she holds a small boy's face in her rough hands. His cheek is bruised, dark purple, blooming like a flower against his pale skin. It is his father's work, a mark of a cruelty that festers in the cold. "Don't cry, little one," she whispers, her thumb brushing away a tear before it can freeze. "Sing the song with me." She hums, her voice crackling slightly, a melody that sounds like a warped lullaby. "Turn the world upside down, hide the tears, hide the frown. If you weep, the frost gets in, show your teeth and let's begin." The boy sniffs, wiping his nose with a dirty sleeve. He forces the corners of his mouth upward. It hurts to move the bruised skin, but he does so anyway. His mother smiles back, and for that brief moment, the tent feels warmer than the entire frozen city outside. That lesson took root in the boy's soul. As years ground on, blending into a haze of grime and blood, the boy learned the power of that expression. He was small for his age, and a runt in a ring of wolves, but he was quick. He learned that within this ring, everything has a price. He ran messages through the different paths, different tunnels, different areas that he could get. He stole scrap from the dead, and through it all, he smiled. He smiled at the guards when they were kicking him into the mud. He smiled at the merchants when they cheated him out of his coin. And because he smiled, they lowered their guard. They thought him simple. They thought him happy. They were wrong. His luck began to turn, fueled by the painted-on joy on his face. His coins started to accumulate. A pouch hidden underneath a loose floorboard grew heavy. Heavy enough to buy a bribe. Heavy enough to buy a pass. Heavy enough to get her out. The night came when the pouch was finally full. The boy burst into the tent, his chest heaving, the weight of their freedom clutched in his hand. "Mama," he gasped, the cold air burning his lungs. "I did it! Pack your things! We're leaving the cold!" But the tent was quiet. The melody was gone. His father sat on the only chair, a bottle of cheap engine swill in his hand, reeking of ethanol. In his other hand, he held the mother's hidden pouch, already empty, and in the corner a heap of rags lay still, too still. The ember eyes were open, staring at nothing, the light within them extinguished forever. The father laughed, a wet, ugly sound as he scraped across the silence. "He wouldn't stop humming that damn tune, boy. Had to make it stop." The boy did not scream. He did not cry. Tears freeze, after all. Instead, the corners of his mouth twitched. His eyes drifted to the table where a rusted fillet knife laid, stained and dull. His father stood up, stumbling, raising a fist to take the new coin that the boy had, to crush what he had made, to get out. But the boy moved. He didn't lunge like a child. He struck like a viper. The blade didn't just enter, it tore. He drove the rusted steel into his father's neck, twisting it with a strength born of absolute madness. Hot crimson sprayed across the boy's face, coating his teeth, his eyes, his cheek. The father gurgled, clutching at his throat, eyes bulging in shock, fell to his knees, and then to his face. The boy didn't stop. He climbed onto the man's back, stabbing again and again and again, the knife thudding against the wet meat, creating a rhythmic, squelching percussion. Thud, squelch, thud, squelch. And with every strike, the boy's smile grew wider. It wasn't a smile of triumph. It was a rictus of insanity. He began to hum the tune, his voice trembling, bubbling through the blood on his lips. "Turn the world upside down, hide the tears, hide the frown." He carved the melody into the silence. The smile stretched until the skin at the corners of his mouth split, weeping its own blood to mix with his father's, locked into place. A mask of eternal joy plastered over a soul of absolute ice. And now, with this, the memory fades. That smoke washes away, and the lights come back. And Madam Key, you are again within this room. The man sitting in the chair you immediately recognize as that boy grown 20 years later. He immediately turns and goes, "Ah, there's another to sit at the table. Hopefully you will not waste my time. Tell me, you going to buy in?" As he shuffles cards, going through them. They all sound like creaking bones every time he goes through a new shuffle.
Well, shit, I don't even know how to respond to that. Good God. Okay, hold on. First off, I have a clarifying question.
Yes.
So now, this memory, is that just like a flashback, or was that something he portrayed to me when I entered the room?
This is a flashback. But for you specifically, I would need you to roll me a knowledge. You could also roll in Foundry if you want, but it's up to you.
I like the clanking noises of dice. Brings
Fair
me
enough.
joy.
I like rocks.
I like math rock.
I like trains.
It's 11 with fear.
11 with fear. So, unfortunately, this is a failure with fear.
Oh, wait, hold on. I add both of them together?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
never mind. Hold on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with fear.
Okay, that changes it to a success, but with fear. You have a complication to it. As you start to think on why you're seeing this, why this is overcoming you, you get a single thought, a single memory. This is something that is blessed via magic. And who grants all magic? And as you start to get that answer, you start to feel a pain, a searing cold pain. Where on your body do you feel this pain, Madam Key?
Do you want me to answer that? No. I will say my right calf.
So the back of your right calf starts to seize up, freeze, starts to be stiff, hard to move. You feel this cold sensation from there, and you try not to pay it any mind, especially in the company you're in. Please mark 1 stress.
Okay, it is marked.
Okay. Mr. Smiles is sitting there. Well, you buying in or not?
Well, sir, you see, I was sent here to entertain you.
I
Well,
don't
I will do
remember
as you wish.
ordering entertainment. That was never what I paid for. Are you doing this for free?
Yes, sir.
Well, by all means, perform. Show me what you have. You see that the royal pompous ass who's wearing this red, overbearing, gaudy outfit, gold, red, has a little crown of his own holding a scepter. And he's like, yes, yes, please, give me a good show. I would love to see this. The merchant on the other side, he doesn't seem like he really belongs here. He has some coin and he's kind of sweating a little bit, rubbing his hands. He's like, don't make it too much. Mr. Smiles, I may have to leave. Nonsense. Sit down there, man, and enjoy the fun show. It's not often you get to see one of the major king's courtesans in the outer rings.
Oh, so you recognize my face, do you?
Not your face, your voice.
How delightful. So, if you recognize my voice, you do know that my shows do require a slight bit of participation on your part.
Oh, let's have the nervous chap truly see your skills. Oh,
As
sorry,
you wish.
I don't, no, there's no way I'll be able to do. No. This. I can't. There's no way.
So, Madam Key is going to walk over and she'll go between, like, the merchant and the pompous ass. So not on Mr. Smile's side quite yet, but between the other two.
As you get closer, you also notice that the pompous ass seems to always have his eyes looking at anywhere he really can. You know the type.
Oh yeah. What are the merchant and the pompous ass wearing?
I will actually do you one better. Turn on Ghost and put you in the room. Boop. So what you're going to see is the merchant himself is in normal clothes. They aren't dirty by any means. They are nice clothes. They are, what's the word? A cotton shirt that goes well past his waist, a nice pair of leather boots, leather bags. He even has a nice little leather vest on. The pompous ass, as you can see, is wearing a very puffy, gaudy red outfit, golden cape with a crown on top. And then you have Mr. Smiles sitting at the top of the table. He himself, he wears a suit of purple velvet, impeccably tailored. Though you spot dark stains on the cuffs, they might be ink or old blood. His face is a mask of terror made mundane, a permanent stretched grin that reveals too many teeth, fixed beneath dead shark-like eyes. He's shuffling a deck of cards as you still move. It seems to be his go-to, his fidget.
Is he wearing a tie or a bow tie of any kind?
The merchant, no. The pompous noble has a jewelry necklace with a ruby endowed in it, and Mr. Smiles does have a tie, but it's underneath his three-piece suit.
Okay. What Madam Key is going to do, and this is all very seductively, by the way, just so you all know. She's going to reach into the depths of her bosom and pull out this long, like, silk ribbon, like the ones you see people dance with. Not quite that long, but one that courtesans would normally use. So a little bit bigger than a handkerchief, not quite the length of her, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So she's going to pull that out, and she's going to just, like, kind of swirl it around the merchant, swirl it around the pompous asshole.
Yes, continue.
Now, for this performance, you gentlemen get to choose what I use. She'll also reach in and pull out, like, a fan, and then she'll walk over and pluck one of the knives that's on the table. So she's now holding 3 different objects.
Okay.
And she's going to just look at them and be like, would you rather I dance with silks? And she'll wrap it around them again.
Oh, okay.
Use my fan and kind of fan them a little bit. Or would you rather you see me perform with knives? And she'll kind of twirl the knife between her fingers.
The merchant will look to you and go, I don't see you want to get hurt, but the ribbon seems a little too... Let's go with the fan. Nonsense, the pompous noble speaks up. Nonsense, you have to have a little dance with danger. The knife, I say. Mr. Smiles looks at you and goes, well, I'd like to see your skill. The knife seems much more intriguing than the rest. A hint of danger never hurt anyone.
So be it, knife it is. Now, how may I refer to you, gentlemen? You have not told me your names.
The merchant kind of looks around and he's just like, I'm Merchant Lloyd. I go around this ring and I sell many wares to those who need it. Or try to, at least, anyway. He seems to have his eyes darting around. He doesn't know exactly where to look. And then she'll kind of look at the pompous asshole expectantly. Well, it seems like you were expecting me to give a name. I am Sir Reginald. And then she'll glance over to Mr. Smiles, seeing if he will introduce himself or not. He just smiles back at you, his eyes narrow, more so as a calculating way than anything else. Well, it's nice to meet your acquaintance. All of you fine gentlemen. I shall begin my performance now. And then we cut back she's going to the other 3 who are down at the bottom who saw you enter. So, what are you guys doing? All right. So you guys are still on the first floor. You have the different games and stuff that are going on. You have a few people playing chess in the center. You have the slot machines to the north, and you have the roulette tables to the left, and then you have the card tables to the right. To the second floor is the bar, food, and where most of the more higher stake games would be played. But those are more not so much as the establishment, but more of the people around you.
Got some other things.
I don't remember how many coins I've got. I'd have to check my purse.
I've
got
5 coins.
9. That's
You know what?
not exactly.
I've always wanted to try this. I'm going to wander over to the roulette table.
The lady standing there, dressed in a very nice vest, dress shirt, red bow tie, black slacks, and a visor hat that says dealer. She takes out a few different coins and goes, hello, sir. You plan to play the roulette?
Yeah, I've got 5 coins. Is that enough?
That is plenty. Place your bet on anything you want. Your options that you have are evens and odds. This is if you are correct, you get ×2 your bet. You lose it all if you lose. You have by tens, so 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, so on and so forth. This one is if you guess right, it is by 2. Sorry, by 3 if you guess it right, lose it all if you guess wrong. And then you have single digit. If you guess this right, you get yourself 50 times what you bet.
I see. I'm gonna put it all on the 10s.
Okay, so 1 to 10, is that what you're picking?
Yeah, we'll do 1 to 10.
All right, roll me a D100. Oh, it looks like it landed on red 96. I'm sorry, sir. She drags the coins away.
Well, fastest I've ever lost 5 coins.
Better luck next time.
Just gonna wander back.
Are those slot machines at the top?
They are slot machines at the top.
Right, well, I suppose I'll give this a whirl, and I'll throw a coin in there.
Okay, I need you to roll me 3d10. The machine starts to whirl up. It starts to spin faster and faster. All right, so a 9, a 1, and a 9. Double 9s. Congratulations. You spent 3 coins to put it in, and it starts to spit out 5.
Oh man, I want to try. I put in your coin. How do I use Foundry? Oh fuck! What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
In the bottom right, you see how it has a little.
Oh
dice tray
yeah.
there? Just find the D10 and just click on that 3 times.
1, 2, 3. Roll.
Boop. Boop-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Now,
You lost 3 coins.
I know I've only got 1 coin. Oh fuck! I'm in the red. Ah!
You stole from Dreno's pocket.
Okay, I'll pay him back later. He knows I'm good for it. Unless, I mean, I did just lose, but in spirit.
Just standing between them watching.
This is utter bullshit. You know what? Let me try it again. I'm gonna try it again.
What the hell?
You got 2 5s. It's 2 wizard hats. As you get the 2 wizard hats, it comes around and it drops you 7 coins.
What? I look
That's
at
more
my
like it.
my machine's busted, mate. This is bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's how you do it.
Whatever, mate. You just win us money, all right? I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty.
Well, now that you've said that, the next time I do it, I'm gonna go completely bust.
All right, go on then.
Right then. I throw in 3 more coins. I do it again.
Okay.
See, look at that. Total bust.
6, 10, and 4. Since you have rolled a 10, something special pops out. You see there is a human eye that rolls into the tray. It stares at you. It glows with a purple light and then pops and vanishes. Dreno, I gain a fear.
That's bullshit. Fucking eyeballs coming out of slot machines. We've got to get the fuck out of here. That's ridiculous. Absolutely not. I'm gonna play around with that
But
shit.
before you walk away, you see there's a little glint. Something that you see. 3 of a kind is jackpot. Get 3 7s. And that is the mother lode.
Suppose I could try it again. See if I've got any skills that I could use. Would you consider this a reaction roll?
What are you doing?
Mark a stress to gain advantage?
No, because you're not doing duality dice here.
Damn it. Okay, I tried.
Unless you're trying to fiddle with the machine.
I would love to fiddle with the machine.
How do you do so? How did your buddies help you?
So, first off, I know a guy who used to mess around with slot machines. And he said that they've got sometimes a loose little spring inside of them, and it's calibrated to such a certain way. So he's gonna kind of look around. He's gonna take a coin and look like he's gonna put it in the slot, but he's actually gonna kind of play with the handle itself a little bit and just try to move the spring that's just up underneath the handle in a certain way so that it tightens it up to hopefully give him an edge on the actual just to kind of fuck with your sheet so that when the tumblers roll, they'll stop closer connected than farther away from each other.
Closer connected than what they are far. You say that.
Like the numbers.
Well, this would require you to open up the machine to do so.
So I would like to attempt to hide then.
Okay. Well, this will be a finesse roll initially to see how well you can hide from everyone else.
Okay. This is a duality, right?
This is a duality, yes.
Finesse, here we go. Now, let me ask you this. Because I did say that I know a guy that used to do this, can I add my experience if I know a guy?
Absolutely not.
Damn it!
Because you know the guy who does this, but you yourself have not.
Well, that's a 22 with hope.
That's a 23 with hope. But as you
Or
are
23
going,
with hope.
but as you're going through this, you feel yourself well hidden. You notice that your brother over there is covering for you in such a way. What is your brother doing to cover up you doing this finagling?
What am I doing, bro? You know I'm quite the performer.
He's doing a striptease.
I could.
What you're doing.
Tell me,
I learned
Morgan,
something-
what are you doing?
Fifi gets bored sometimes, and she's like, "Hey, you want to learn how to do what I do?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, why not?" So,
Fifi's so nice to you.
she's nice to everyone, but I like to fool myself into thinking she's only nice to me. Because I'm a hopeless romantic like that. God, what am I doing? No striptease, not yet. We'll save that for the beach episode. On the loot immediately. Maybe I will find like some darling young thing, and I don't know. Maybe they're having a string of bad luck or something on one of the slots or something, and I just start playing my loot.
Okay. Between the slots, you see that there are only 2 well-dressed people playing them right now, and they are both men who are wearing black robes or a black outfit.
Okay. I almost asked you. Almost. Then instead, I'm going to hop onto the chair that I am currently sitting on, and I'll play my
Okay.
loot, and I'll do
Very
something
good.
bold.
Hiding Dreno in plain sight, making sure that their eyes are on you and not shifting over just enough to see him. Eddie, what are you doing with this commotion? You see what Dreno's up to. You see Dizzy is covering. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of standing there awkwardly, looking between them, and I let's say, that's taking too long. Here, let me help you. And I'm gonna punch the machine.
Jesus.
Oh.
No.
I play louder.
No.
I try to really strum it up when he just slams into the fucking thing. And I try to...
Don't do that. You're gonna fuck with the mechanisms.
All right. So, Eddie, would you listen to Dreno?
It depends. Does he speak up before I do it, or after the first hit?
Just before you hit it.
I would definitely say, no, don't do that. You'll fuck with the mechanisms. I'll never get it tuned.
I think back to how I just lost my money, and I shake my head and I ignore him.
Very well.
I'm trying to make us money. All of us together. A collective pot, you might say.
All right, Drenorith. Try to fiddle with the machine. Give me a finesse. Or no,
Ah,
no,
boy.
I need a knowledge actually, because you need to. You
Knowledge?
need to know what you're doing.
Okay.
The absolute lowest
That's-
roll you could get in this game.
And still have hope. That was with hope, though.
So, as you try to fiddle around with this machine, try to get through it, you try to get all these things, but you notice 3 things. 1, these machines are heavily rigged. They are not so much rigged as you don't win, but rigged as in there's so many different alarms and systems and stuff to prevent tampering. Very much so. Second thing you notice is that they're running off of a power, and a power that you didn't really realize initially, because you were down underneath the machine trying to get this thing to change, trying to get it to work in your favor, and you happen to see through the slot in the back, and you see behind these machines are people running on wheels. And the third thing you notice with this machine is these machines are half machine, but you also notice that there is a small gnome, a goblin inside that is working the interior.
Do they look like well taken care of, or do they look like...
They look fed. They look clothed.
I don't suppose I've got an angle there, then. Never mind. I'll back out.
As you are backing out, because this is a failure, the machine starts to whirl. Boop, boop, and you see that the pulling lever locks up and no longer moves.
I walk away from the machine. Way different.
Oh, geez, that one's broke out. I don't know, guys.
I don't know what happened to it. I dropped a coin and I actually hit it with my head, and it made a weird noise.
Madam Key,
Oh,
Just to cover.
you were performing for them. How does your performance go?
Oh, it's fucking phenomenal.
Is it?
Anyway, what she does is to start her performance, she will walk around the table and grab 2 more knives, so she has 3 in her hand.
Thanks for the 2 fear.
And her performance is, think of like a mixture between dancing and martial arts. So like Aikido and dancing, it's very fluid, very like calculated. But you can tell that there's a lot of strength and skill behind it. And she'll just like, I don't want to use juggling because that's not the right term, but she's like flipping the knives and twirling and catching them and spinning them between her fingers, stuff like that. And she's just doing this around the table, like around these three dudes.
All right. So, Madam Key, I will need you to give either a finesse or if you can describe to me why another stat would work for this.
What a
My dear gods, what a woman.
No, I'll give you a finesse.
Okay.
All right, let's see. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 with hope.
All right. Very well. Gain yourself that hope, and you make a phenomenal performance for these guys.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The shy guy still isn't really looking at the performance completely, but he can't seem to take his eyes off. He's memorized by the performance. He still has the sweat coming down his face and he doesn't look comfortable. The pompous ass, he's just sipping the wine that he has in his, and he's just like, yes, more. This is fantastic. And Mr. Smile, still smiling, is now stopped shuffling the cards, and he is elbows on the table, fingers interlocked, and his head resting on as he's watching you. Every move, every step.
So now at this point, Madam Key is probably pretty sure that Doogie is not in this room.
You are certain Doogie is not in this room.
Right. So what Madam Key is now kind of going to do, she's going to finish up this performance. And she's going to look at Mr. Smiles and she's going to say, "You have me for about 10 more minutes. Would you like me to do another performance? Or am I dismissed?"
Play around with us. The first one will be on me.
Well, as I said, sir, I only have 10 minutes. That's really only enough time for the one round, is it not?
That is fine by me. The pompous ass, I want to see her perform more. Yes, please, have her perform more. No, please. Madam, sit at the table. Play a round.
Well, if you insist, just one round, sir.
Good. I will pay for the first bet in.
That is very generous of you.
All right. So, Kristen, you are going to play this game with these four.
Oh, no.
It is a form of 21 in essence. However, the number is 25 that you have to reach. You have one of each dice. You have a D20, a D12, a D10, D8, D6. All of the gentlemen say what dice they are rolling. The shy guy says, "I'm gonna roll a D12." The pompous says, "Oh, I'm gonna go big. Give me the D20." And Mr. Smiles goes, 6.
Okay, so wait, who did what?
What's left is a 10 and an 8. The ass has the 20, the shy guy has the 12, and Smiles has the 6.
I will do the 10.
Okay? So, now everyone rolls this dice and is visible for everyone else.
Okay.
Shy guy has an 8. I'm sorry. The ass has the 8. Shy guy has a 4. And Mr. Smiles, a 2. And for Yuki,
I have a 6.
you have a 6. Very good. So all the dice get pulled back in the center, and they all jot down their numbers. This number is shown from, and then they all pull out this cup to hide their number. Then the pompous ass speaks up. "Well, listen to my turn. I'm going to decide for the D20 again. Why not?" Smiles goes, 10.
6.
And the shy guy goes, I guess I'll do the 8. I'll do the 8. And now these are all hidden rolls.
Okay.
So make sure you're keeping track of it.
How many times am I rolling?
Just the one. The quiet room. Making simple rolls. The dice hitting the table every so often for them to come up with something new. The dice get put back in the middle, and then they start to go. Mr. Smiles speaks up first and goes, "Raise." Puts in 100 coins.
I will raise as well.
How much do you raise it by?
I'll raise it by another 50.
Okay, so you do 150.
Mm-hmm.
The shy guy goes, "Oh, bet." He puts in 150. The pompous ass goes, "Oh, bet." Puts in the 50. Comes back to Smiles and he goes, intriguing. Bet. He tosses in the next 50. And now it starts with Smiles calling out first. And he goes, 20.
Do I say what my total was?
No, you have to tell me what dice you're picking. You have to pick a third.
Oh, shit. I'll do the 8.
Shy Guy speaks up. 12. The asshole. Is the lonely of the numbers, but I'm going to take the 10. All right. They all go for their rolls.
I roll again?
Yes, you roll again.
Okay.
Whisper,
All right.
whisper.
As they're all just looking at their numbers, checking each other's expressions, trying to figure out who's next, who has good numbers, who has bad numbers, what's going on. Simple dice rolls. So, Key, you're up. How much coin are you putting in this round? How close do you think you are to 25 without going over?
So, okay. I guess I kind of need you to explain to me how to play.
It is
Like, what am I trying to do?
it is blackjack. You're trying to get to 25 without going over with 4 rounds of dice rolls where you pick one each.
With 4 rounds?
4 rounds.
And we've done 3 already.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 4 rounds because there's 4 players.
So now, do I have to raise or can I just match the bets that were placed last time?
You can match, but if someone raises, then you have to do the difference.
Then I have to raise, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll match the bet.
Okay, you toss in 150. The Shy Guy goes, this is a good one. Raise 200. Pompous ass goes, you guys certainly don't have as much as I do. Raise 250. Mr. Smile goes, unfortunately, I think I'll be the one taking home the money. Raise 500.
Okay, so then I would pay the difference of 350?
Yes.
Okay, I will do so.
Okay. The Shy Guy goes, fold. He cuts himself out. Pompous goes, yes, perfect, 500 altogether. Good. Make the bets large. And now, since you folded, I take my turn. And since I am at a very good number, I'm going to go for the 10. Smiles goes, 8.
Okay, one more clarifying question.
Okay.
The first round was when we all rolled and saw each other's roll, correct?
Yes. So you all know.
Okay, so that was our base number.
Yes.
And then our secret numbers are added to that. Okay, so I mean, I'm doing it right. I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pompous grabbed 10. What did Smiles grab?
8.
I'll grab the 6.
Okay. And for the final roll, make it.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
Don't go bust.
I don't want to do it.
All right. So with that roll, the ass goes shit as you figure that is, and Smiles just looks at you and goes, well, time to reveal. What numbers did you get?
You just want my total?
Yes.
24.
His smile does not change, but his eyes slightly twitch as he reveals under his cup 23.
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
So,
That was intense.
My palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy.
Is there vomit on your sweater all
Mom,
Yes.
spaghetti,
Mom,
guys. Come
spaghetti.
on, focus up.
Let's go.
No,
So-
I'm dead serious. My palms are really sweaty right now.
She had one shot, one opportunity.
God, that
One-
was nerve wracking.
One chance to blow. Opportunity.
yes. So,
Once in a lifetime,
Kristen,
sorry.
Once in a lifetime.
you get the
How much
pot.
money did I make?
You get the pot. So,
Eminem, don't sue us,
15,
please.
17 plus 6, 23, 2,300 coins.
Shit.
The most successful out of all of us at gambling.
God.
By far.
Oh, I couldn't take one fucking slot machine.
What was
Madam
the
Key.
numbers you rolled? Just curious.
Oh, fuck. Ooh, that was
So your
sweaty.
10 was a 6. Then your 6 was a...
A 1.
Oh, okay. Then your 8?
Wow.
And then I rolled a 2.
Oh.
And then I rolled another 1. Because the base total was 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. Regardless, you guys are now in the bottom floor. And you are enjoying your time at the slot machines. Madam Key just won a large amount of money. And it is around this time that you guys start to hear something interesting. It's the sound of an engine. And it's getting closer.
This would be the perfect opportunity
I-
to hit the slot machine again.
I kick my slot machine because it's just not working.
Oh, also,
Okay,
I
roll me a
rolled on the
strength.
slot machine again.
Bloody
Yeah, and I saw you saw the 2 10s. I said thank you for the 2 fear.
Did I get anything from that or nothing?
No, I get fear.
I
Thank
had
you.
2... Motherfucker.
I got a thing.
You stub your toe.
11 with fear. No. I
You stub your
fucking
toe.
cradle my toe. Ah! Ah!
And as you are doing this, you guys hear a screech of tearing fabric from above, echoes throughout the entire tent. High above the second floor balcony, a heavy canvas of the roof shreds apart. Debris of snow, frozen mud, and jagged scrap rains down onto the pit below, where you guys are standing. From the top of this ceiling, you see that there are these flying creatures. They are, in essence, a fairy. But these fairies don't have the translucent magical wings. No. These fairies have scrap metal wings. They look like thugs, and each one of them has a tattoo on their arm that says wasps. As they enter into this building, you see that the largest one, the biggest one of them all, yells out, "Smiles! You took the salvage! The engine block was ours! Pay up, or we'll turn this tent into your graveyard." Everyone hears this well. You see most of the denizens and everyone else is starting to back away, move, looking for a way out so that they don't get hurt in the coming fight. Madam Key, while you're within this room, all you hear is... So you don't actually know what is going on outside. You will notice that Mr. Smiles, he will barely glance at the door. You can hear the muffled screaming and sounds, but he doesn't flinch. All he says is, "How tedious. It seems the pests have arrived. I suppose we shall see if my payroll is worth the coin." For those of you on the main floor, you start to look around and you see that the barkeep stands up. He has 2 brass gauntlets on his hands with 2 metal rods that look like for piercing. The guard in the very front door turns around. He picks up his giant greatsword that looks like a shark with pieces of it that are kind of like broken into sections, if you will, with this greatsword. And then you notice from underneath or behind the slot machines, 4 goblins with crude crossbows and blades start to appear, one by one. And this here is where we'll take our first break.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob, the founder and editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey. I'm doing the mid-roll today to take the time to talk to you about our Patreon.
Mate. What are you doing? This isn't how you do it. Are you even going to tell them about the fantastic benefits they're going to get on our Patreon? And I don't just mean getting a look at me all day.
Well, of course, Dizzy. I was going to let them know that we have a free tier, which gives them access to updates and news about the podcast.
Yeah. But what else, mate? Come on. Tell them. Give us the good shit.
Well, there's also 2 paid tiers available, which gives our listeners access to more.
All right. What about them?
The Tanker tier will allow those subscribers to listen to behind-the-scenes episodes like our Q&A sessions that we do, and listen to special event episodes like all of our future Paladin adventures, and any other one-shots that we do. The next tier is the Pitcher Club, which has all the goodies from the previous tier, plus gives those subscribers the ability to submit questions for the Q&A sessions, whether they be about the session itself, or about the game mechanics, or simply just a question to a player character. In addition, they can also submit a name for an NPC to be featured at some point in the podcast.
Yeah. That sounds a bit more like it. Where can we find more of this groggy donkey?
Well, Dizzy, we can be found on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and Amazon Music at Groggy Donkey.
Yeah, not bad. Is this a one-man performance, or are there other people involved in this?
Glad you asked. There's actually lots of people involved. For instance, Matt, our resident artist, who goes by Space Viking 42. You can find him on Twitch and Instagram at Space Viking 42.
Right. Well, this whole operation don't really work without the likes of listeners like you. So stick around. There's more to see, and stay groggy. I'm taking a chair to this goddamn fucking...
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking slot machine, dude.
Yes.
Just take advantage of the pandemonium. Fucking Dreno and I know. We're like, this is the time. There's never a better time.
This is the time
Never a better
to get shit done. Eddie, hit the slot machine again. Use that cloven hoof of yours. Fucking smash it open.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay.
We both know.
Normally in Daggerheart, for those who know the campaign or the system, it would be player spotlight, then the GM's spotlight. However, since I have two separate factions fighting each other, when the spotlight comes back from me, it is one action for each one action for each faction. I hate how that sounded, but you get what
I
I'm
loved
thinking.
how that sounded. It was good.
An action per faction.
Action
That's
per
totally all right
faction.
because while those dickheads are up there fucking jerking each other off, we're gonna be trying to get out of here with as much loot as fucking possible.
Too right, mate. Too right.
Okay.
Suddenly became a heist.
Suddenly became a heist.
Suddenly
Alright,
became a heist.
So, since everyone is currently in a standoff at the moment, it is the player spotlight. This means that any one of you can make an action, but it's only one of you. Generally, this action is narratively described however you want to go about it, and it goes up until the point of you making a duality roll or a roll in general, is generally how you're going to play it. So if something requires you to make a roll, that's generally your full action. But if you're shouting things, moving things, doing things that don't really require rolls, I kind of let it slide until you have to make a roll for your action.
Okay.
Now, am I separate since I'm not down there with them?
No, on the player spotlight, if you go, I'm going to take the action, then you can. Like I said, you heard muddling, you heard Mr. Smiles going, oh, the pests are here. Let's see if everyone is good on their payroll.
Well, she would look at Mr. Smiles and be like, "Ooh, is there a kerfuffle? I would love to see it."
Well, be my guest, because your time is already up. And I'm not paying for past the free time.
You have been a most generous host. Thank you, sir. And she'll excuse herself and leave the room.
I am always generous, and I always pay debts. As you were walking out.
As soon as Madame Key walks out, Dreno goes, "Oh, good, we've got her. Fucking perfect." And he takes like a little piece of cloth. He puts it over his face. He pulls his dagger up, and he's just gonna walk over to the nearest fucking dealer. And be like, "All right, this is a fucking heist. Give me all the fucking money you've got, and you'll get out of this with your fucking life."
Okay, give me a presence roll.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Would you consider this, now, you know what? I'm gonna use a presence roll, but I would also like to use my experience of Silver Tongue.
Tell me, how does Silver Tongue apply in a intimidating demeanor?
Well, think of it like this. If you'd like to get back to your loved ones tonight, I suggest that you give me all of the coins you've got at your table right now. I don't want to hurt you, but I'm totally okay with doing it.
Okay, make the roll.
That was bad. That was terrible. Absolutely bad. So that's a... Well, actually, that's 2 2s on the dice, so that's a critical success plus 2.
Okay.
Plus 2.
So that is a critical success, so you get to clear stress, gain a hope. And the lady there goes, I guess, sure. She starts taking out the tokens that she has, placing them on the table. Take them to Smiles. He'll give you your money then.
Perfect. That's not what I was hoping for.
And
but
as
all
you
right.
do that,
Fuck
one
it,
of the
fine.
goblins on the side goes, Oi, Biggo, we got more guys back here. They're probably with those scrappers. And he goes, oh, I let them in earlier.
How many chips did I get?
Let's say you got about 1,500 poker chips, or just chips in general.
Cool.
Jesus.
All right. Well, since that is your player action, it then comes to me, my spotlight. Big guy is going to immediately rush over. Since he's not able to get within range of you, he's going to take a swing at one of the fairies.
Oh, I love these little fairies. They're so cool. I want to be on their side.
Right?
Oh,
Dude,
14.
yeah,
That beats the
we're with them now.
difficulty. Now I roll for damage.
No, don't kill my fairies.
Immediately, the sword itself detaches like a whip. He swings this shark bite over his head, and it lands on one of these fairies, grabs them by the neck, pulls them to the ground, and decapitates them while they're on the ground.
Oh my god.
Boo!
There is no...
Please tell me that wasn't the redhead with the bomb.
Hey, you can't just call dibs, bro.
I just did, Dizzy. I called dibs.
No, shut your mouth. Ah, fine, fuck it. I've got Fifi.
Dirty slut. I'm proud of you.
I turned to
slut.
Eddie. Dibs on the redhead with the bomb. She's fucking hot. I didn't know I had a type until today. I'm in love.
That's fine.
Redheads, yes. Good.
No, the tokens.
Good.
I'm talking about the guy I just murked.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hey, what about him?
There you go.
Get him out of here.
This guy's running over.
Uh.
No, Jimmy! Tries to swing, and as he takes this spear trying to stab into the giant, it actually does stab, but then the giant flexes and catches his spear in his muscle, and the guy goes, "Oh, I can't pull it out!" The giant just laughs and chuckles. Alright, players, your spotlight.
I'm gonna move up to the.
Paste him, Eddie. Paste him.
Nah, I'm busy. I'm gonna say, Drizzen, move to the fucking side. I'm gonna fucking just wind up kick on one of these slot machines.
I
roll the hit.
I get behind the fucking chair. I'm like, I'm gone.
Move.
I use the chair for cover. I am the weapon. Let's go. Come on. Oh.
15 with hope.
As you swing, because it's with hope, you don't hurt yourself with this, but you swing and you bust that machine. You dent it. You hit with a heavy hit. And from behind this machine, you see, oh shit, what the fuck is happening?
Just throw all the money you have through the coin slot. Send it back.
Guy back there.
He drops one coin.
I pick it up, satisfied with myself.
Simple guy.
Tell your friends.
There's like back, I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's player
Yeah, that's-
spotlight.
I mean, can we just dive back in there and fucking wrestle the money away from him?
If you wanted to, I got what I came for.
Big guys coming.
Fucking shit.
Dreno, watch out!
Big giant marches over to you, hovering over you, looking at you, and goes, "You want to do this now?"
I mean, kind of.
Well, I don't suppose there's any other time to do it
Kind
unless
of.
you'd want to do it in the back
Yeah,
alley.
It's kind of the perfect time, actually. You know, if you think about it.
He shakes his head.
Oh, come on, mate. You know, all right.
I didn't think
Stop
so.
it.
He takes his greatsword, and he swings it down on you, Dreno.
I might
I
kind of want
am going to. Well, hold on.
You do your thing. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but
And it's a 10. Your evasion's 12.
It misses.
It swings down
It misses.
and hits the ground next to you. How do you avoid this?
So, Dreno's a smaller guy compared to this giant, so I kind of imagine it's one of those things of like, he's so big, it just takes him a little extra time to swing, and because Dreno's so wiry, he just kind of like, shifts a little bit to one side, so the blade just goes like right down one side of him. It just completely misses him. It hits the ground. He just looks at him and goes, "Are you sure you don't want to wait and do this in the back alley?
He's looking at you with your huge bag of chips.
They're mine. I got them fair and square."
He then looks at the terrified receptionist there.
by right of conquest.
I didn't hurt her.
All right. He's going to move to the top alley, and he's going to fire. It goes wide. Hits one of the other patrons.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's minor damage. So he's still alive.
Little ferryman, we're on your side. We'll help you. What do you want?
Don't know who the frick you are.
Would be a friend?
I don't know any friends like you.
I mean, you could. I mean, not with that attitude.
I'd say
The
we've got things in
the
common.
burly fairy in the farthest back, he's going to speak up and be like, "Well, we'll give you some coin in it if you help. Help
Oh,
us
shit.
beat
Now
this
that's-
credence."
Oh, that's a. That ain't.
That's the kind of deal.
I can.
I like to
I can
hear.
work with that too.
Boys,
All right. Player spotlight.
I'm gonna slide up behind Dreno, and I'm just gonna quickly maybe like grab a coin or two off of him if I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of look at the giant and be like, mate, listen, think about it. All right, this is the perfect opportunity for you to walk away with some serious cash. All right, and I'd like to use my have one on me skill and toss him a coin. I'm like, think about all the money that's in this place here, man. You don't have to be working for these blokes no more if you take everything they've got in this key opportunity. And you go, and then you make a roll.
Unfortunately, the coin is going to hit him and then drop to the ground. My
no, he's
loyalty
stupid.
to Smiles.
Oh no, he's fucking stupid. Oh no.
You haven't made a
He's
roll
dumb. I haven't made a roll yet. I see the coin drop on the floor, and I'm like, right. Okay. That's... wait a minute now. Listen. Yeah, maybe you might be looking at this the wrong way, okay? You can have money. Money is better than smiles.
Smiles has all money.
But you can... No, mate. Mate. You can... That...
Does he? I don't.
Mate, how do I... Dreno,
I don't think money's the way to get to him.
I don't think so either. Damn it. All right. Listen,
over here
mate,
with
It's
the
too
grip
fucking
sword,
stupid.
ready to swing
Mate,
out on you guys, and you're just
mate,
arguing
you-
between each other.
you stay...
Fucking
mate,
just stab him already.
mate, stay right there, mate. All right? And I'm just going to put my hands up to the giant. Stay right there. All right? And then I fucking run.
Okay.
Dreno, get your ass out of there, mate.
I mean, there hasn't a roll been made.
No roll has been made. I was just kind of testing the waters.
This is
So that's 5. Wait, hold on.
Beautiful.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
How many-
you're
how
still
far-
within close. If you end up going
Okay.
further than close range, like if you end up going too far, then you have to make an agility roll for that, and that doesn't really count against it. But there is a possibility of failure if you go too far range, like you're dashing.
Okay.
is Madame Key doing anything?
Yeah.
He's standing at the top of the stairs.
She's
and sees this.
watching your stupidity.
That's...
She's just
rude.
watching us?
Just rolling her eyes, shaking her head, going, what
Okay, you just stay up there, then.
are these boys doing?
I was trying to get Big Guy to help us.
No one's gonna fucking do anything that's gonna help us out.
In the chaos, is Madam Key able to pickpocket anybody?
Well, that's up to you. Are you going to attempt to pickpocket someone in the chaos?
Yes, multiple somebodies in the chaos.
Okay, pick someone.
Just like as people are running by, I'm just going to try to like reach out and grab whatever's in their pockets as they run by.
Well, currently no one's running by towards you, because you're on the top 3rd floor.
No one's running down the stairs.
Not from the 3rd floor.
Well, I'm on the
no.
2nd floor. I'm not on the 3rd floor.
Yes, but from where you're positioned on the map, they would be moving away from you. No one would be crossing over.
On the map, Jacob isn't moving me. He's not paying attention to me.
I am paying attention to you. Gosh, you're up here, right here. Where? Jeez, Game Master, stop it.
And then the
Talk.
stairs that go down are
I'd be
here
near the bar. Where's the bar?
and
The
here.
bar is.
The bar is
stop it.
here.
Brian.
I'd be near the bar, wherever the bar is.
These two lovely
Now,
lasses.
is nobody's running from the 2nd floor past me to the stairs to get down
Not
and
currently.
out?
Not
Okay.
currently right now. It's only the people on the bottom floor who are moving away from the combat. Not so much as leaving, but leaving when they can, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Who's near me right now? Like at the bar.
You have the 2 ladies who are sitting there drinking, and then you have that dwarven barkeep who is saying, I'm sorry, I'm not serving anything. Gotta deal with them first. And he gestures to the flying, rusted fairies.
And who are these females?
You haven't really talked to them much. They
Okay,
seem to
I'll
be
just
conversing amongst themselves with like whispers and hushed tones.
I'll plop myself on a bar stool and just kind of like have my back towards the bar, so I'm looking basically to the 1st floor and trying to eavesdrop on the 2 girls.
Okay, fair enough. So, with the amount of narrative that you guys have gone, I will take back the spotlight by spending a fear to take it back. The goblin that spotted you before is running over to you, Dreno, trying to stab you with his scrapped knife. You wily little thing, how do you avoid it?
I hear him coming up behind me, and I just kind of like move my hip to the side so his blade comes up just next to my stomach.
Okay. The horde of fairies, 5 of them in total, come over and they all have these different crossbows and mechanical devices, and they all fire at the giant. So since there's still 5 of them alive, so it looks like 2 of those are going to hit the giant. It's for a total of 9 damage. Minor hit. All right. So as they send off this volley of different scrap items and materials hitting the giant, he actually starts to bleed and he goes, "Oh, you stay here. I come back for you." As he points to you, Dreno, and then turns to the other fairies. Players, your spotlight.
Totally fine by me. He turned to like walk away from me.
It's the player's spotlight. He hasn't acted.
Why he has? Okay, that's right. All right. You know what? All right. I'm getting fucking sick of this. Dreno takes a deep breath and he exhales, and I'm gonna fucking fire breath this dude.
Okay, what's the distance?
Very close range.
Very close range. All right.
That's a 6 with fear.
Okay. As you let off this breath, you try to singe him, but it seems that his materials is quite fire resistant, fire retardant, if anything. And he kind of just pats it out with his large hand and he goes, "Okay, my turn." Taking this moment, he takes his large boot to kick you onto the ground. And that is a success with a 15.
I'd like to spend 3 hope to add. No, because that'll still be meet it, beat it. Never mind.
So he knocks you to the ground. Dreno, his foot, standing on top of you. You are now currently restrained by his foot.
Oh, wonderful.
I don't know these symbols. These are all new symbols. Oh, you found it. Very good.
I did it.
All right. And now the scrap guys. Lady's going to come flying over. And then she's going to huck a bomb at the giant. So everyone within melee range of him is going to get hit.
That's not fucking nice.
Gotta take care of the big guy with a natural 20.
I'm playing with your dice. Whee!
Well, almost double the dice. 18 damage.
Oh.
I think that
I
puts you
am
down.
unconscious.
Well,
Fuck.
it's not called unconscious in Daggerheart, man. You get your one of 3 moves. Do you go unconscious? So if you click on the little make a death move, you get to take your pick. Are you going to go unconscious and avoid death? Risk it all to see if you die outright? Or if you're going to instead... Actually, no, sorry. Backing up. Shattered Dawn. That's not this. Not regular Daggerheart. You get to risk it all or Blaze of Glory.
I only get to risk it all or blaze of glory?
There's no avoiding death.
Uh,
Special mechanic.
damn it. Fine. I will risk it all then.
All right. Make the roll.
That's a 16 with fear.
That is a 16 with fear. So, Dreno.
Oh, wait, it's double eights.
Double eights?
Yep, double eights.
Oh, so that's a critical success, man.
Sorry.
You get to remove a stress, gain a hope, and you have 8 points to distribute amongst your health and stress. Since you only have health, I assume you're going to remove the 6.
Ah, yeah.
Please explain how this goes. As you just get bombed by this explosion of fire on that giant, which knocks you out for just a moment.
So what happens is the giant sticks his foot on top of me, and then the bomb goes off. It knocks me unconscious. The giant's foot comes off of my chest, and then he slams it back down, which kind of like kickstarts my heart. And then I like, oh, that was fucking wild. Oh, let's not do that again.
All right. Well, it's back to the player spotlight. Eddie, Dizzy, you doing anything?
I'm going to spend 2 hope and grant a +1 to Dreno evasion until I take a wait, hold on. Spend 2 hope to grant a +1 bonus to either you or an ally's evasion until you next take severe damage or use Eye of Storm again. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use it on Dreno.
Okay, very good.
Okay,
Now,
Do I have to do anything fancy, or do I just spend 2 hope?
just spend the 2 hope. So
Bam.
this is for when you specifically take severe damage or when you decide to do it again. Think of it as holding a
Correct.
concentration.
All right.
All right, no
Madam
roll has
Key's
been
going to
made.
lean over to the girls and just kind of say, do you ladies know what's happening? Who these people are?
By the looks of it, it seems like they are... Takes a sip of her wine. The Restbloods. They're over on the scrapyard. The one in charge is Jorin.
Lauren of the scrapyard.
Yes, he is
What would they
a...
be doing here?
Oh, you heard them as they were calling out, didn't you? She looks over at you.
No, I was preoccupied.
Oh,
Quite a few drinks today.
I see. Well, there's a specific engine block Mr. Smiles has that they're looking for. Though I've never known Mr. Smiles to dabble in scrap.
Quite interesting. This is making for fun entertainment.
We have a bet going on. Would you like to join in?
A bet? Ooh, I don't know. That seems kinda risky.
Oh, it's risky just being here. As you see, this dwarf is raring to go, and you see he finally puts on the last strap for his gauntlet.
Oh, you're quite right. Yes, I guess I can partake in the bet. What do you guys have going currently?
First one to die. I have one on the horned guy. I have the other one on goat feet over there.
Oh, I think it's going to be just a random bystander. Those men look a little scrappier than what you'd imagine, I assume. I mean, that one fell down and came right back to life.
That's why we're not really counting it as a death quite yet. But, I mean, he went down once. Who says he's not going to go down again?
That's a very good point.
Well, I will spend a fear to take the narrative back into the motion. Dwarfman is going to go for the guy who's up here. +2! Yep, that hits. Alright, so it's going to be 1 +4. Oh, 8. That's a major damage. Boop, boop. He runs over with these gauntlets. You see that there are these two spikes that are on the very top, and you see that they come back into the gauntlet and then launch as a spring when he lands a solid fist, and they extend, causing a heavy hit, a heavy wound, a heavy gaping hole in this fairy. And he's coughing up blood. Oh God, is this what death feels like?
You'll get used to it.
All right, big guy. You can come over, try to hit the giant. That's 12. He tries to hit again, but his spear is just not piercing his skin. It's deflected by his furs and very large muscles. All right, back to the player spotlight.
I would like to run up and really quick, Brian, combo moves. Is that a dagger art thing in general?
Yes.
Dreno. Try combo?
Absolutely, I'd love to try to combo this motherfucker.
Okay, I'll spend the 3 hope.
-4 +2, -1 +1.
That was a trip.
I
dude.
went too far.
That was a trip.
So I'm just gonna first off take a swing at the gentleman.
Okay, take a swing.
Ooh, 10 with hope. That's not great.
And with hope, you try to swing, but it just bounces right off of his greatsword as he's moving. He's like, "Nah, I gotta get serious."
Well, I had a cool idea, and then I failed the first hit, so took the wind out of my sails.
I'm going to use my dagger, and I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to try to stab at this guy's throat.
Okay.
That's going to be a 21 with fear.
The 21 does hit, so roll your damage. And thank you for the fear.
You're welcome. So that's going to be 6 from the dagger, but I also have an ally within melee range, so I get to add an extra d6 to that.
Okay.
Which is a 6. So a total of 12 damage in total.
12 damage is still his minor threshold.
Damn it.
You swing at him. And you hit, and you just cut him. He starts to bleed, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get rid of you guys first. You seem to be much more than these little flying things."
Oh, I think the goblins are more of your concern.
Goblins' friends.
Are they?
Yep. Goblin's gonna try to stab you now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, let me prove it.
And, since they are considered minions, they get to go together. Tell me, how do you dodge the 2 strikes coming at you?
These two, what are they, daggers or swords or whatever? They come.
They are daggers, but they are shaved from the end of a wrench.
Yeah, I think Dreno's just like, nope, not gonna get hit with that. That's too rusty. And he's just gonna kind of like shimmy.
All right, very well. So that's those. Then the fairies. Let's have the group go. The group's going to aim at the giant since all 5 are still alive. All right. 2 hit, but 1's a crit, so I double the dice on that. So 3d6.
That's
6 damage. Woo! They all ready their next volley and they launch it all together. He's like, "Oh, so many. I've had enough of this." You start to see that his eyes are starting to glow this red color.
oh, we're
There's
fucked.
your spotlight.
Dizzy, would you like to combo?
Yeah, mate. I think I will. Who are we hitting though? We want to hit the big guy. You want to kick these 2 fucking goblins in the teeth?
Of course, we're gonna hit the big guy. If we get rid of him,
Right.
the other guys will be a little bit easier. They might be fucking scared of us. And I'm gonna stab at the big guy.
I'm gonna hop up on the table here. Fucking
Okay.
get right up here. Boom.
That's a 10 with fear.
Okay, thank you for the view. As you try to cut him, you see that his moves are getting faster. His moves are getting more precise.
Don't care. He needs to die.
And how are you assisting, Morgan? What are you doing? You get to
What
combo
am
with
I
him.
gonna do? Can I make a scene?
Your
Spend
special
3 hope
ability?
to temporarily yes. Make as my bard class ability. Spend 3 hope to temporarily distract a target close range, giving them a -2 penalty to their difficulty.
I mean, yeah, perfect. That technically means
Let's-
you're lowering his AC.
Let's go! I fucking
All
look
right.
at him and I said, mate, you should have took the money. Should have taken the money.
All right. You reduce his difficulty by 2 now.
And then I'd flip him off.
All right. I hope you two can dodge it. He takes his greatsword, puts it at the side, and starts to spin faster and faster and
That's
faster.
not good.
I am going to spend 3 fear for this move. Everyone within very close range. That's not good. That means this is going to freaking hurt.
No, you're spending your fear. That's
At least
great.
that means he's hitting one of those goblins too.
Spend
Yes,
your resources, Dungeon Master. Go ahead.
Yes, I will. Well, anyway, I need everyone within very close range, which is approximately 10 feet or so, to give me a reaction roll of agility. I do not need to know the hope or fear. I just need to know the number. And that goblin got a natural 1. Fantastic.
So I'm gonna mark a stress to gain advantage on this reaction roll.
Ooh, can I do the same? I got a 22 with fear.
You were marking a stress because of which ability?
Oh, do you have? Is that an ability you have? Oh, dear.
Quick reaction. Mark a stress to gain advantage on a reaction roll. It's called quick reaction.
Yep.
So you said it
Ooh,
was
I have
agility.
an idea.
Hold up.
God, there's some dice being thrown. Oh my god.
14 with hope.
Where did that come?
Elf.
Oh, the elf. Gotcha. That's the elf side that you took. That's fine.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's a special skill of yours. Okay.
Yes.
Can I use Gale Force? Can I mark a stress and use Gale Force? Or no?
What's Gale Force?
Gale Force.
Force.
Mark a stretch to conjure a gust of wind that carries you or an ally up to very far range. I can additionally
mean-
control the speed at which I fall.
Technically, it can't be used as a reaction.
Oh damn!
'Cause
Okay, never mind.
This is an action that you can do in addition to other things. Like you can mark a
Never mind.
stress to use Gale Force to move you to very far range without making that agility roll and immediately attack someone. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Or trying to get someone away, being like, "Hey, he's in a bad spot. I'm taking my turn to shift him and then doing my thing." You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough.
So it's like an extra action, if you want to call it that,
okay.
but not so much a reaction.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have it labeled. But your cause a scene does help Dreno in this scenario because it puts his difficulty down to 14 from the 16 that it originally was. So Dreno succeeds. Dizzy, you succeed. Eddie,
Excellent.
you fail.
Oh, no,
So-
I'm sorry,
Oh
Eddie.
boy.
So for those of you who succeed, low roll. Very well. For those of you who succeed, you will take 7 damage. For those of you who failed, you'll take
Question:
13.
Where the hell are my hit points?
All right. so
I'm not trying
since
to
this is
gain
the
it.
first
Why is this not going?
So this is the first time you're taking a hit, Dizzy.
It is.
So
yeah.
first you gotta do is you have to look at your thresholds, which is right in your page there that says 1 HP, 2 HP, 3 HP.
Yeah.
So because this is in the 3rd HP, this is a severe hit. So you're taking 3 hit points. If you had armor, you'd be able to reduce that. But unfortunately you don't, so you're taking that 3. It is a heavy hit. onto
Okay.
you.
Fair enough. So I'm at 4 out of 5 hit points. Right.
that's
I
correct.
am down.
I get.
All right. So as you fall, Eddie, what is your choice of death move? You risk it all or a blaze of glory?
I'm gonna risk it all.
Okay, give me the risk it all.
God.
That's just the duality, right?
It's just a duality. You have to tell me which one's higher.
The higher is the fear. It's a 20 total.
Dreno, please explain how this great sword cuts you down.
No.
Dreno?
Oh, I'm sorry. Eddie, please explain how this great sword cuts you down.
It's like, okay. If Dreno dies, it's fine. But so he spins this around, and he finally approaches me, and I kind of punch towards it to stop it, and it misses my arm, catches me in the chest, and cleaves me through.
Okay. So as you are cleaved through, Eddie, this sword goes through you. You're split in half. You guys notice as you see the blood starts to go everywhere. And then for a moment, you see Eddie start to fade into a fine white dust and vanish. I'm just going to move your token away.
Exiting stage right.
Yes.
Is that Dungeon Master? Does that normally happen to people?
No.
Okay. Dreno, that's not good. We should probably not fuck with this man
Where's
anymore.
the body?
Oh, I think we should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, man.
You notice the blonde hair tosses 25 coin over to the brunette. Told you, it'd be goat feet.
Dizzy, I need you to get the fuck away from me.
What? But
I need you-
you're coming too, right? Like,
I need you to get Madame Key, and I need you to get the fuck out of here. Don't ask questions. I'll meet you up with you outside.
All right. Okay. You know, if you die, I'm gonna be really mad at you, right?
I've got unicorns to make. I'm not gonna die.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, man.
Besides, you've got Fifi. I don't really have anybody besides you, so...
Stop it! Bad! No! Alright. Player turn.
It is the player spotlight, yes.
If I
The
cast-
fairy on the top that is fighting the dwarf is fighting back with a small blade.
There you go. Good luck with that, bud. If I cast Gust of Wind, or hang on. If I cast Gale Force on myself, would I be able to make it up to Madame Key?
Yes, easily.
Done. I do so. Marcus Stress. Whee! Madam Key, I think we might want to just fuck off out of there.
Are you
I
just
see.
realizing this?
As I land. Right, now is not the time for your snarky attitude. My brother's about to die, and Eddie just got sliced in half and is now fine white powder.
Why is Dreno still down there?
I don't know. My brother's a really ballsy individual. So
I think you mean idiot. I believe
No,
that's the right
no.
term.
I don't actually. And as I said already, I don't think this is time for your ass. I think it's time for us to move ass. All right.
Yes! Get him, Dizzy! Get her!
You all have been zero help all night. Why should I listen now?
Mostly because I'm listening to my brother, and my brother said I need to get you out, and that's what I'm gonna do.
So since Dizzy cast to come up to me, that's our action as players.
No.
No.
Okay, so I
A
can
roll
cast
has
one.
not made. A roll has not been made yet.
Okay, I would like to cast Voice of Dread
Okay.
towards the giant.
Very good. I think it is a spellcasting roll.
Yes. How do I do that?
All right. It is just based on your instinct, so you can just roll that.
Just a
Dreno, I
duality
tried,
for my
mate.
instinct?
She's
Yes.
she's really mad. She's very angry, Dreno. I tried.
I don't
She's not
give
happy.
a fuck if she's angry. Just grab her.
Right.
I'm casting it on the giant.
Oh.
You don't know that yet, though.
I'm not that strong, man.
Just wrap your arms around her. Just drag her.
What you got?
That's him. Like
18, 19,
No, that's-
20.
a
20
gentleman
with
doesn't-
hope.
Okay. 20 with hope. That is a success, so make sure you mark the hope because it is with hope.
oh shit.
He's going to mark a stress.
Dreno, she's saying
And
some
think
weird
I'd
shit
have
up
to
here, man.
track
And it
the
becomes
stress.
vulnerable.
Yes, so that means the next attack has advantage, which is a d6 bonus. Now,
I'll look at
there's
Dizzy.
an extra bonus. There's an extra bonus to let you know with stress, so you don't feel like this is being left out. When a creature caps out on stress in Daggerheart, any stress they accumulate after that max becomes direct hit point damage.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
They have a heart
okay.
attack and die. Let's go.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to look at Dizzy and say, well, I've helped your brother. Hopefully he's not too stupid. And I'll kind of lean over the balcony and just say, Dreno, don't fuck this up. I've helped you immensely. And I'll just start walking towards the stairs.
Don't
I'll
distract
follow
me.
her.
Oh, wow. What the hell kind of accent was that? I've got bigger fish to fry. Still player
Right.
spotlight?
No, because she made a roll. However, if this is with hope, and I am not spending a fear to take back the spotlight, so the players may continue acting.
Because
She
Dreno had a plan.
Now,
rolled with hope.
I have a question for you, GM.
Oh,
Sure.
that's right. I remember you explaining this to me, Brian. Shit.
Was that spell considered an attack, or was it just like a spell?
You explained me. How did you cast this?
I think it's just a spell. I don't, because since I didn't like try to hurt him or do any damage to him, I don't think it's an attack.
It did mark a stress, so he is rather more exhausted than what he was.
Perturbed.
50%
Okay.
of what it is. But with Voice of Dread, you can at any point send your voice out to people. And this can happen at any point as long the tormenting the spellcast part of it is the second half. So you can send out your voice, and if you want that voice to torment them, that's when you make the spellcast. But if you just want to throw your voice to people, that's fine. And you
Well,
don't
I'm
have to
asking because my glamour fades if I make an attack or take any hit points.
He has not taken damage, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, so I still have my glamour up?
Yes, but if that dealt health point damage to them, then it's considered an attack.
Okay, I just needed that clarification. Okay, thank you.
Yep. So,
Drenorith.
Blair, what are you doing?
Drenorith takes his dagger that he's got. He puts it between both of his palms, and then he moves his palms in opposite directions, and there's a splay, like whenever you take cars and you like open them up in that fan, and there's a bunch of like spectral daggers, and he throws them in a circle. So all creatures within very close range of him. That is going to be, damn it, that's a 10 with fear.
Okay, let me check the guys. Let's see. Rustblood Wasp. That is a miss. Gutter Knives. That is also a miss. And for a shark, also a miss.
Well,
'Cause
that
it was a 10,
sucked.
you said.
Yep, that was
So
a 10.
explain to me.
Even if he's vulnerable, did he do that with advantage?
Oh, that's right.
Since
I would
he's
have done that with
vulnerable?
advantage because he's vulnerable.
Well, it's not a specific attack against him.
I was gonna target him specifically, but because it is a very close, it's all targets within a very close range.
Yeah. Spend a
So
hope,
would it be
make
just
a spellcast
just a
roll to
D6 for
conjure
him?
throwing blades and strike out at all targets within very close range. Targets you succeed against take damage using your thing. No, because it's stated in Rain of Blades. If the target you hit is vulnerable, because you're not adding it into the damage, they're going to take an extra damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Madam
'Cause
Key
you're
will look
using
over his
against
shoulder and
everyone.
just go, he fucked it up.
So you send out all these different blades, but you, what's the word? You promote this so much. You have so much motion, so much action to it before it that they all are able to get up their defenses and block all the daggers that you throw in all directions.
Well, I suppose I'm out, gentlemen, and I'm just gonna book it.
25, 30.
Good luck. Sorry, but couldn't have been more help.
We'll remember you as the
We've dealt in the
burly
past.
fairy.
Look, I'll set fire to the tent. Get out.
Let's do it.
Yep, we're gonna set fire to the tent.
The ultimate revenge fire. Burn their shit down to the ground.
It's not the first time I've committed arson, so it probably won't be the last either. Oh, fuck me.
Not the first time. Admitted
Well, with an 11, I believe that's a miss,
That is.
and a 1 is also a miss.
Yes, it is.
You avoid both attacks. The group of fairies is going to strike the goblin that hit you. One of those hits. Wow.
Wow.
Good job, group of fairies. You're so good. 2. That is 1 point of damage. Nice. Well, their barrage has not done very much. They send out this barrage, and most of their equipment is just not working as intended very much. And now it's the player spotlight.
Just keep swimming.
I think at this point we're just trying to book it to the door.
Yeah.
Dreno is gonna like move down a little bit just so that he's kind of between all these oppositional forces and the escape route of Dizzy and Madam Key. But yeah, he definitely is going to try to burn this place down on his way out. So he's gonna look at the red head fairy, he's gonna wink at her and kind of like give the signal like you should back out and then wait.
As they are 100% just focusing on the fight at hand, and you are running away like a coward, they pay you no mind.
We're not retreating, we're just advancing to the rear.
No, we're leaving. This actually sucks, Dreno, and we're going home. We're not going home. We're not staying here, though. This blows. Horrible establishment. I'm done. I'm fucking done, mate. You know, they were very nice during the musical performance and up till now, but
0
afterwards,
stars
very
on
horrible.
Yelp.
Absolutely.
Did Dizzy and I make it to the bottom of the
Alright.
stairs?
Yes,
Well,
do we?
see, that's the thing. As you have moved and you have not made a roll, I guess someone else can go. I take it you guys move close range without going any further? You're not running?
No, I'm not running. Madam Key doesn't run.
Okay. So with
Yeah,
casual
I guess
walk,
if she's
you
not
guys
running,
just keep
I
moving.
won't run.
Yeah,
either.
she walks
Yeah.
with grace and dignity.
As you are walking by, the dwarf punches that fairy in the face. Both of the spring-loaded spikes go into the skull, and he falls to the ground dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna like.
As I walk by
fucking-
him, I say, "Very well done," and just keep walking.
Okay, I was
need to
gonna
get
talk to
better.
the fairy.
You need to get
I was
better
gonna
company.
I was gonna talk to the fairy and just be like, "Oh, at least you tried, man. At least you tried.
Laying on the ground, bleeding
You
out.
tried, yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Do you close his
You
eyes?
look good. Yeah, I do actually. I'll close his eyes.
The
Like, you look
eyelids
good
that
while
the
you were
two
doing it.
spikes have gone through.
Yep. Close those. And I'm like, there you go. Little bit of dignity left for you there, huh? All right.
You have fairy blood on your hand, but okay.
I kind of like look at my fairy, but blood on my hands. I'm like, ugh. Like I give
Is
him
it
like a,
glittery?
ugh, brother.
Sure, it sparkles. It's canon now.
I kind of like
Fairy blood sparkles.
I'll
like
wipe it on
glittery.
his dead body. I'll wipe it on his dead body. And then
God.
Just, ugh.
Very
Right,
classy, Dizzy.
I'll nod to the dwarf. I'll nod to the dwarf. No. Mate.
He gives you a thumbs up and he's like, we'll sweep up the rest of these here, but stop by again. You might have better luck.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Your establishment is quite lovely. And and then I just kind of fucking back up and walk away.
Your fucking tune changes so fast.
I'll give him a little finger. I'm gonna give him some finger guns and then back away.
All right, so that's them. Fairy, let's see. She hasn't gone for a bit, so she's gonna throw a bomb. But since her ally's next to that guy, she's gonna aim for the dwarf. Oh no, she'll aim for the goblins. Let's do that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that goblin up.
Goblins succeed, and that goblin succeed. So they take in half. Still a good roll.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. That's a major on one of them. Boop. And the other one, that kills him. Very good.
Brian.
As she throws this bomb, it explodes and detonates on one of the goblins. He blows to smithereens, catches on fire, screams out in pain, and falls a charred corpse. The other one brushes off the flames and he starts to look at her. Players, your spotlight.
Brian, I have a question.
I move down the stairs.
Okay.
I do too.
How big are the chips in comparison to the gold coins?
The chips?
Yeah.
They're
Look,
poker
there's Eddie's
chips.
dead body.
Are they about the same
Coins,
size as a gold
think
coin?
quarters.
Think quarters?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're not gold.
All right.
Coin is coin.
On my way out, I'm gonna stop by this slot machine and I'm gonna throw 3 more in it.
Tokens are larger than coins. Oh, a 10. Thank you for the fear.
Fuck off.
Oh, that's
Question.
so funny. I'm just gonna gamble really quick before we just one more pull.
The
Just one more
kid
pull.
who I talked to when we first got in here, trying to exchange like tokens and coins, where's he at?
He's fucking dead. He fucking dead. They're little
When you were
goblins
exchanging all this
from
stuff,
machines.
he was originally standing at the first table. You now spot him. He is moving on the second floor towards the third floor with a chest of stuff.
Okay, I was just curious.
Oh, I guess he's keeping that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Currently,
Is anybody running
All right.
by me now, or am I alone?
I will let you, for the sake of the narrative, pickpocket one.
Oh,
person.
yeah.
Use me a Mia
When I
finesse.
pickpocket someone.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me, isn't it? It's me. You pickpocket me. I have nothing.
Is it just a finesse?
Yes.
19 with fear.
19 with fear. You do
No,
get something.
hold on.
It's Dreno's
Right.
underpants.
Finesse is +1, so 20 with fear.
All right, so a 20 with fear. You do get what you want. You do grab a few coins. It's unfortunately the pouch is mixture of coins and tokens, mostly tokens. You got maybe 9 coins and 60 tokens.
Look, we'll just come back and we'll cash those tokens in when the heat dies down.
Okay.
All right. So from here, you guys all move outside of the tent, correct?
Oh, God. Yeah, I definitely do.
As you all move outside of the tent, you start to feel this pain. Madam Key, from your calf. For the other two, where is this mark located? Where is this pain originating from?
Oh, shit. My lower back.
Okay.
My pussy and my crack. Oh. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Dizzy's lower back.
Yeah.
And for you, Dreno.
Mine comes from my lower back.
Dreno had to piddle.
Dreno's hair, his fingies hurt.
All right.
It's-
So, Kristen, you
it's
decide.
his-
Ooh, I decide
It's his ears.
it's
Yeah,
his
No, it's his toes.
his right big
It's his
toe.
Peener. There it is.
Okay. Dreno, right big toe. And lastly,
It's his.
Eddie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Take a pick.
What hurts?
Where is your mark?
Because
It is-
it's not there.
On the back of my neck.
Tramp stamp.
Hey,
Alright.
I was the
So
one.
as
with
you
the
guys
lower
are
back.
walking out of the tent, you feel as though you've made a choice. The scene has ended. And you start to feel this pain. You start to look around, and you don't know why. But Madam Key, the back of your calf is in heavy pain. Dreno, your big right toe is in heavy pain. Dizzy, your lower back is in terrible pain. But you're not that old. Hell, you're made of air half the time. So I don't know why you have back pain. But as
what's up
you
with that?
guys are feeling this pain, you start to see a white light slowly emanate. And that white fine powder, that dust, starts to collect, and it starts with the back of the neck, the head of Eddie, the body, the legs, and Eddie is now
shit.
before you. Eddie, that mark has now grown and goes a little further along. You have now just gained the first level of corruption.
What the fuck, guys? What?
What this
Am
means
I-
for you,
Am I here?
maximum hope is now reduced by 1.
Oh,
When you lose all hope, your character is gone.
you're not dead?
Holy sh! I guess so. I died, right? I totally died.
You fucking got cut in
You guys
half?
will notice immediately this mark on his neck is starting to show a little bit. Has a little faint, and there's a little bit of a chill if you get close to it.
I'll get in melee range. I mean, I'll get close to him.
That's fucking terrifying.
I pat Eddie on the back and be like, "No, mate, you didn't die. What are you talking about? You're already."
Dude,
No, I definitely
dream.
watched.
Holy
I definitely
No,
saw
Eddie.
it connect with my
well,
chest.
you know, you
Eddie,
That's
definitely
where all the
died.
important
Listen.
bits are.
Did
You drank way too much, Eddie, in there. You drank way too much.
Is he-
all right?
I didn't make
Not
enough
As
coin
you
to
guys
buy
start to
a
hear
drink.
combat further, more explosions, cutting
Well,
down, people screaming in pain.
I think we all
Madam
learned a
Key's gonna
valuable lesson
slowly
today.
start walking away
I agree.
in the middle of them
learned
talking.
a-
We should get out of here. I turn around and I fire breath the tent to catch it on fire.
We learned a valuable lesson here today.
No, we didn't.
And that is, yeah, we did. No, we did. There's the takeaway here.
Madam Key is
Make a
now
roll, Dreno.
like 30 feet away from them.
That's great.
She is still walking
that's a
away.
10 with
I'm
hope.
gonna stay. I'm gonna watch this tent burn. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. So you try to send out this breath. You try to get it, but as you send out this breath, it's no longer that of fire. It's of ice. You freeze that tent.
Okay. Well, that works too, right?
Well, I suppose putting criminals on ice is not exactly the worst things ever. I'd like to try again if it's
I
at all
should phrase,
possible.
It's not the whole. It's not the whole tent. You have frozen maybe about 10 feet of it, and the
That's
tent's
not
about
bad.
120 feet diameter.
Jenna, what the fuck? What'd you eat?
I'm not entirely sure. I try again. I'd like to try to. I want to catch this tent on fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
You use elemental breath again.
Yes.
Once again, you let out a breath, thinking it's fire, but it's only ice.
Well,
You
that's
freeze
fine.
another
Just
section of this tent.
All right. Well,
freeze up the front of it.
Yep. That's a great idea. No, because there's a giant-ass fucking gaping hole in the side. Let's just fuck it. Let's get out of here.
Madam Key is now 50 feet away from them.
Oh, fuck. She's fucking...
All right, bye, madam.
Fucking-
Bye, Madam Key.
Jeez. Fuck. Eddie, do you want a cigarette? I got some Northern Lights.
I would,
Oh, that's right.
honestly, yeah, at this point.
I hand him a cigarette. I attempt to light it again. Oh, well, I have matches. Brian, I have matches. I want to use a match on the fucking tent.
Oh, shit! Let's go back!
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? Fuck that noise. Let's go back and burn the tent
I
down.
use matches on the
Don't
tent.
be a bitch, Brian. Don't be a bitch, Brian. We're gonna burn your fucking tent down
We'll
to the
burn
ground.
this
You don't
fucking
want
tent
it
down.
happening, though.
So let's do this. Roll me a duality dice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is...
Oh,
that's fair. Go for it. Go do it.
Just
Do it.
straight duality. I'm just gonna roll an unarmed attack.
Roll the die. This is fine. Roll the die. Die is fair. Let's go.
I'm gonna
What is
use instinct
What's
for
gonna
this.
happen?
So it's a flat roll.
What's gonna fucking happen? Okay.
That's an 18 with hope.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So, because you succeeded with hope, you do start the match. You start to light said tent. But because you have hope, you're able to notice this before. The sounds of combat have now quieted, and you now see that giant dragging out fairy bodies and tossing them into the mud.
Oh no.
Turns and sees you.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm putting it out. I actually dropped my cigarette.
Just having a smoke.
Just having a smoke. Yep, I've got my cigarette out. Just having a smoke. Would you care to join us?
Give me a presence roll.
I have. So I'm gonna spend a
can
hope
I-
to gain
can I help
advantage
him?
on this.
Can I help him?
Presence roll. Boom. That's 15 with hope. I'm gonna roll my d6 because I have advantage on it. That's a 5, so that's a total of 20 with hope.
Yeah, you don't. You're
The exact DC.
God.
The giant believes you. Make sure you put it out quick and get going. I remember you, horny.
Oh no, he does.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right, huh?
Are any of the fairies still alive?
Next time I see you, I cleave you like your goat.
Oh, fuck that goat. Oh, yeah. Just real asshole.
Like your goat or a goat?
Hey, fuck
Shh. Eddie, shut your fucking trap.
Maybe we should have brought Eddie back. That'd really blow his mind.
Are any of the fairies still alive?
You're gonna, you just run off.
Are any of the fairies still alive? I used to run with the Rust Bloods a little bit.
You look inside. You do not see the body of the leader, but every other fairy is dead.
Okay.
Even the redhead?
That's fine. It's not us.
Even the redhead.
Damn it. Well,
Make no attachments.
we tried.
No attachments. That's what I'm saying. It's no attachments.
Well, we tried, I guess. Is there any
That was
any
a
like
shit show, wasn't it?
any valuables on the fairies that we could take?
Glad we all made it out alive.
They were stripped clean of their gear and worth when they were thrown out. It is just dead bodies in their undergarments that are thrown out into the streets.
Okay.
If you find value in that, that is entirely up to you.
Well, I don't really see any need for fairy underwear.
Dizzy, grab one of those other ones. I got a plan. You snatch two bodies and drag them away. We're making the
You're what
unicorn one way or the other.
God.
Like a human centipede type of deal.
Yes.
That is sick. That's some blackout type shit. Eddie, are you down?
I've seen worse.
Dad, it's Eddie down.
I say we should get the fuck out of here and find a place to lay low. I would like to try to find a safe place to hide.
I too.
You can duck
would
behind the
appreciate
back
such a
alleys of
plan.
different tents, making sure that you're not seen. But you're not going to have a decent rest if you decide to rest, as you don't have a place to safely call your own.
Well, see.
But you are safe for now.
Okay.
Madam Key is just going to stand there with her arms crossed, and she's going to be like tapping her foot in that impatient motherly tap, just looking at all three of the boys.
In my defense, I didn't ask to be cleaved to.
Can we do something productive for a moment?
We're trying.
Well, Doesn't really
I
sound
don't
like
want to
us,
hear
does
from
it?
you,
I
Dreno.
don't-
You failed every single thing you tried tonight. Let's see. Have you guys gotten
dear.
any money, any information, or anything helpful to us at all tonight?
Oh, yeah. Eddie reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 1 coin. Yeah.
Great job, Eddie. I'm proud of you. Anybody else?
He beams with pride.
Well, I put on a great show, and I think that is worth its weight in gold.
I've got 4 coins and 1,500 chips.
How are chips going to help us in this moment?
I don't know yet, but I'm cooking up an idea.
And I got this loot.
You have a loot. Oh, nice.
I took
very,
loot from
very,
it.
Very nice.
Yes, here it is, right here.
Well, I secured us
Thanks, I think it's got a little bit of, my brother's
3,834
blood on it.
coins
Rose
and
drop.
information that
Yeah,
your
alright, that's not
friend
bad.
Doogie is not here. So I suggest we
Okay,
buy
that's
our
pretty
own
decent.
wares and head out to find these shards. Any objections? None? Good. Let's go.
Oh, hang on, you want us to actually do our jobs? You want us to actually do what we were told to do?
You can join me or not, since I'm the
I
one
would
with
like
the
to
money.
be allowed back into the city, yeah.
But I am going to go find a coat to get these shards so I can go back to my ladies. Follow me if you want, or don't. The choice is yours. And she's going to start walking away.
Yeah, one of them's already
Dizzy.
mine. Alright.
Eddie follows.
She said
What?
bye.
What? It's been
She
a
said
long
bye?
night, mate.
Fuck does that mean?
You're gonna have to ask her, and I'll be honest, she seems the type, so...
Fuck it. I guess we'll just go buy our own supplies.
Yeah. Alright, fine. I guess. I
So-
don't know. I don't know. It's been a long night. We just watched Eddie die. Somebody just got restrained. Or was restrained and is no longer restrained. Let's just follow Lady Key. I don't know, man. Let's just follow.
So now,
So the
I
defeated
don't give a
Dizzy.
shit.
Dreno trying to contemplate and figure things out. Eddie, what are you doing as you are following along?
I'm just like muttering to myself, and I'm like, I got the 1 coin. The 1 coin was helpful. I think she's better than me 'cause she got more than 1 coin.
I love Eddie.
He's valid.
What a
He's
guy.
valid
What
for
a
that.
guy.
He's so valid for that. So
We
fucking
hear you.
real.
We see you, Eddie.
We see
we
you.
fucking see
You're
you.
so real, Eddie.
Real MVP over here.
Fuck, Eddie.
He was so proud about his
He should
contribution, and he very much felt shit on at that moment.
No, that's
Yeah.
valid, dude. I've recently come across
as
that
he
same
should,
feeling.
she was
Valid.
shitting on all of you.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
She don't
Like a
fuck
disappointed
with a
mother.
She don't fuck with a broke boy.
Listen, Eddie was tasked to acquire coinage. No one
This is
specified how
true.
much.
I feel like if the Brazen Stones let women like that bother them, we'd be in the ground already. We'd be dead already. We'd be absolutely fucking dead already. We get talked to like that all the time, so it's like whatever. Okay.
So, you guys get to continue along further and further down the road. Now, the next place that you would end up stopping, if you decide to continue counterclockwise, or do you go clockwise, back up to where Prison 3 was and try to go past them?
I think Dizzy's.
Which direction do
I
you
think
guys
Dizzy's
walk?
words exactly was "fuck societal norms" or something like that.
Yeah, I thought we were going counterclockwise.
More than like, yeah, we
Fuck,
go
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Go get the green.
All right. So as you start walking counterclockwise, you walk initially past Prison 4. You go further and you start to meet one of the drifter tents. You see there's a bunch of wide-eyed and thug-looking gentlemen all kind of playing with like knives and blades as they watch you walk by. I assume you guys continue forward.
I'll
past
just
them.
comment as we pass Prison 4. Be like, oh, I know a girl there. Her name is Shondi. She used to work with the. Actually, she runs with the Rustbloods as well.
Oh, you want to hit her up
was
for supplies
right
and money and
Now,
whatnot?
Dreno.
She's in fucking prison. Of course, I'm not going to hit her up for fucking help. Although we could stage a jailbreak. I don't think that would benefit us.
I don't want more crimes under our belt before we get rid of our existing ones.
You guys continue on your path.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Further and further along, you make it all the way up to where you have clear vision of Prison 5. And set up in front of Prison 5 is a grand market of the slums. This place, there's plenty of people, things, items, and whatnot to buy. And you see there is a plethora of different residents, people, as well as different family lookouts within this area. You guys walk up to the gate, and this is where the screen fades, and this is where we're ending tonight's episode.
Fade to black. Aw, yeah, Thun.
Fade to white. Because they're rebelling.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today for this Shattered Dawn episode. I hope that you come around for the next one, and what was it? Stay groggy, everyone?
Stay groggy.
Yeah, something like that. Stay groggy, dude.
Bye.
Bye.